Welcome everybody, this is Hector Chido Canales and I'm joined by
David, the wrestling guy.
Dennis, the almighty butcher.
and we are going to be reviewing a match that I had against the almighty Dennis the Butcher. And this is a shoot interview basically. We're shoot commentating here. This is a show that I basically put on.
Butcher didn't take off his shirt. Sorry.
So I was. This was a show, a combined show, but really it was myself. I was trying to run it. I was trying to dip my feet into booking and running a show and financing and all that stuff. And you can't notice this, but I am completely stressed out at this point. I am not having fun until I got into that ring.
Well, in reality, I remember so well. Hector was running the show that day, and it was very overwhelming for him. But, you know, also when he had me, it was quite honoring, you know, doing the whole ring announcing for the whole build-up for like 4 matches before we started leading into the Man's Challenge. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, the Real Man's Challenge.
Real Man's Challenge. So I must mind you, I just started coming back and train again. So I'm right there, and if you see Hector, he's in tremendous shape. And you know, he's guiding me through, and next thing you know, of course, look at Hector's doing his little chain moves on me, and of course, I don't know why he gets all frisky like that with me, but still, but it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and you know, I was just happy that I could be able to pull it off with him.
Now you're wearing your Donald Trump shirt, I see.
Well, yeah, because I'm surrounded by a lot of Mexicans. So I'm surrounded by a lot of Mexicans. I go, why not be, you know?
And here's the smart thing. That's the crowd we were basically playing to. If you look at the character that I'm playing a character that's very popular in the Chicano Latino community. This character gets over very well. It doesn't get so over in other ethnic groups, but with the Chicano, the Latino, the Mexican crowd, man, I am over like Rover.
He's over and Rover, and he just loves the gay lifestyle.
Why are you flirting with the referee?
Because it's the character. I mean, at this point, I'm trying to get everybody involved in the match. I'm trying to get the fans involved. I'm trying to get the ref involved because.
Right?
I mean, Hector really goes into super details. I just like playing a little mind games there, and I'm like, I can't wrestle with a guy like that. To be honest, I'm used to wrestling men, and this guy comes out like, you know, very flamboyant. You know.
See, what I remember on this was that I was so happy that you were easy to work with, because like you had told me I haven't worked in a while. I haven't wrestled in a bit, and I was sending you to the Ballards to at least just get acclimated with the ring, getting used to the ring, knowing your ring, you know.
Well, totally, because you know, I mean, even though I did kind of huff and puff a lot, because you know it's a lot of cardio work, and plus, you know, it's not just for my safety, but also the opponent's safety too. You know, if we're gonna do some bumps, you know, I don't want nobody to get hurt in there as well.
There you are dancing. Wait a minute. What the hell? Did you get the wrong guy?
No, it's just look. Matt Fuller is his name. He's been training with the Ballards. He had been training with the Ballards. He had been wanting to pursue it, and I wanted to have him on the show. But with his experience, I thought it'd be best to have him as a referee. And also, he's a young, good-looking guy. So I thought, why not play that aspect of it? That I got this young, hot-looking black guy as my ref, you know.
Hector's really solid. Look at him really good.
He's kind of scaring me a little bit.
I am having. I'm telling you, this is from. I started promoting the show like 3 months out or something like that. I had like initially started. As we got closer to the date, I started having less and less fun, and then at this point, I'm not having any fun at all until I got in the match. Look at that.
Wow. He pushes the referee out.
And the way he just stands right there in front of him.
Hell, Butcher, why didn't you go behind him and low blow him?
Well, I'm just about to do that. You know, just
Butcher's just right behind you. Look at him. Oh!
I think right there, I was kind of waiting for you to.
I took a little too long. Right there. You can see it right there.
All right, this is the best I've seen him in the ring.
The way I called this match was, Butcher was the announcer for this event.
Yeah.
For the first 4 matches. After this match, I had my best friend take over and do the announcing, who was also my first tag team partner. He stopped wrestling and went into acting. But the way we called it is, when we got there, I know I had to wrangle all the boys together and get everything together. So me and Butcher barely had any time to really call the match.
I think there was a couple of times that we had to like discuss a little bit of like,
Yeah, man, why? Hector?
What?
Why'd you lift the shirt?
Oh,
you know how many times I've seen this? I've seen more than this, trust me. I've seen ass.
I really wanted to chop him.
How stiff were those?
They were pretty good. Actually, you wanted to rip my shirt off.
Did I?
You wanted to rip the Donald Trump shirt. And I'm like, no, you don't rip the shirt. I go, put the shirt over my head, kind of like a nasty boy thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thumb to the eye. So far, last time we reviewed the match with Rudy. So far, this match is much better. He's giving it to you.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I was surprised, pleasantly surprised.
And how long has it been since you've been in the ring, Butcher?
I was going I think I did like 4 or 5 classes with you because you asked me, and I was like, oh, cool, I can monster wrestle. So I had to go back and train the ballers, of course, very helpful. But again, it's a lot of cardio work, the cardio and taking the bumps.
It looks pretty good. So far I haven't seen anything that I can criticize.
So after every match, Butcher would come to the back. He'd have his notes that for the wrestlers, like their weight and all that stuff. So he'd get his notes and stuff. And once he did that, he'd come over to me like, okay, what are we doing in the match? And so we'd call it out really quick. And then he'd go back out there, announce a match, come back. We'd call it really quick while he's drinking water and wiping his head and stuff. And I'm trying
Speaking
to.
of head. Sorry. You should have thrown his head into the referee's crotch.
A little bit of crotchety area.
Let's see.
Russian leg sweep.
Russian leg sweep. Not bad.
Actually, Hector taught me that one.
Really?
Yeah. 1, 2, and of course Hex kicks out of it.
At one, because I got to show that I'm still alive here.
Where was Bill Chu? He was booked that day?
Yeah, he was booked.
He was booked making chili sauce somewhere out there. From his ass, probably. Not that I haven't seen Bill Chu forever. Is he still alive?
I think he still is.
Yeah, he's probably hearing me. Hey, Bill, no hard feelings, all right, buddy?
Now, did you fall a little early on that?
I think so.
It looked like there was a miscommunication on that one.
Yeah.
There you go. Are you laying it in, Butcher? Be honest. It looks pretty good, pretty stiff. Yelling at the fans.
You know what?
Did I ever?
My belly was there. My pants would keep falling right there, as you can tell. I had to lift up my pants all the time. That was another thing too. I was afraid my pants were going to come down because I didn't put my buckle busted. I didn't tell you that my buckle busted. That's why I kept lifting my pants a lot. Now that would have been hilarious. My pants would have completely fell. See, I'm lifting my damn pants up a lot.
What kind of pants did you just wear?
No,
Levi's or what do you wear?
Just some regular cotton pants.
That's our producer right there for those listening to the show.
Here we go. Here's my comeback.
Ooh.
Oh, the bump and feed. See, I could tell right there you were tired.
Yeah, I was already
Yeah,
exhausted.
you look like you're huffing and puffing now.
Yeah.
Because it's taking you a long time to get up. Now, are you selling or they're really taking you a long time to get up?
Well, I'm doing both.
You're tired, but you're making it look.
You can't combine it. Folks, I want to say this to wrestlers. If you don't train hard and if you don't do your cardio, you'll end up wrestling like that. Not that I'm knocking on myself. But
Look at that. Hey, you're selling pretty good.
Well, look how it should have been a little bit more crazier.
Here we go. Oh, I laid that one in.
I hope you didn't have
Timber.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
There's the pin.
It really comes down.
1, 2,
And he kicks out.
You barely kicked out. What happened?
That means I still got life.
Oh man.
Right there, I want to tell you, not that we can cut you off, but Hector was taking me really hard right there. But I try to get up as fast as I can, and just to go up with right there 3 times. And now I was like out of
3 amigos.
I was like,
Yep.
So how do you guys decide how the match ends?
Well, it all depends on the place of the card.
and the promoter.
The promoter. The place of the card, where the story's going, where the match is going. It has a lot of factors.
Do you call it in the ring though? When we're gonna end it now, or do you?
Well, there's times that like if you get lost in a situation, then of course we'll kind of.
I'd say, do you guys give such
Yeah,
signal,
and then
right?
sometimes you'll know like, okay, I lost myself there, but the person will help you up and like tell you, okay, we'll just take it to the next one. Remember that part, and
And
it works out.
Yeah.
I think we're getting to the end here.
Yeah, we're getting closer.
So
That's right.
I did my butterfly splash
Why is it the butter?
just because it sounds pretty. Because it's not the frog splash.
But
it's the
look what he's
butterfly
doing to the
splash.
ref.
Man, you just harassed the poor ref. Look at it.
Look at. Throws a fish hook.
I'm reeling him in.
Look at that.
He does a good job selling.
Yep.
Look at him.
I had to ask Biggie. He cut it with
And he
scissors.
cut the line. Oh!
1, 2,
Seemed like
and
you-
he kicks out.
Seemed like you were going for something else on that roll up there.
And then I'm getting pissed at the ref, and then all of a sudden,
Oh! Hey, you did a hell of a job selling that. Super
nice,
kick.
nice editing.
Oh, thank you.
Nice editing. That was perfect.
1, 2,
Like you edited
Great. There we go.
it? You got to do it? That's
Yeah.
And Hector wins the match. Butcher goes home.
And
Did the
since
fans
there was
cheer?
still a story within the match, that's one end of the story here with Butcher. Here's the other end of the story with the ref.
What did you do to the ref? Wait a minute.
I didn't see that. Probably because I was on the ground. I was probably knocked out to that. But that I told you not to see that. You did a great job on that.
Well, before we wrap up, last match with Rudy, I gave it half a star. This one I give it 2.5 stars.
2.5 stars.
2.5
Oh.
stars.